Break the door down.
I just shot somebody. Lesbians?
Lesbians.
Oh.
Boo, you whore!
Hi there, I'm Audie.
I'm Danny.
I'm Elise.
And welcome to
Breakfast with Bimbos.
We had to change it up. Get a different octave in
I
there.
saw that your vibe was changing, so I was like, let's go.
You know what you saw was the Arthur fist. Like, I had to ascend to get my voice that deep.
I gotta clean my glasses real quick.
Oh, Danny's a dirty whore, guys.
I am.
It's okay, we all just got beverages, and we all put little limes in them, and they're fucking balling right
the
now.
best thing that's ever happened to me.
Right, with a little bit of lime.
That's
Dr.
pepper
Pepper
with a little bit of lime.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, if you have never had a Diet Dr. Pepper with a lime in it, do yourself a favor.
It's so good.
It's so good. It
Oh,
hits,
Audie
man.
put me onto that. I ain't gonna lie.
They're so fucking good.
That shit delicious.
Anywho, I guess grab your drink with lime if you have it.
Yes.
I'm excited for today. We're not talking about a murder today.
Oh.
No
Okay.
murder, no kids.
Fuck yeah.
Safe
Okay.
wheat.
No murder, no kids.
What's this about?
Kidnapping?
So,
no
maybe.
kids.
No, kidnapping doesn't imply kid. I know kid is in the
Okay.
name,
Okay.
but
I was like, is it called kidnapping if it's an adult, or is it adult napping?
It's just napping.
You've
Just
been
napping.
napped.
Everyone's asleep.
everyone's asleep. We are talking about the Flannan Isle lighthouse keepers who disappeared
Oh.
and apparently fled with Bagel, if you heard that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, ghosts?
Technically ghosts!
Hell yeah. Damn.
The peak! If anyone's wondering why, if you're listening to us on headphones specifically, and randomly our volume just went very quiet, I just saved your eardrums.
I low-key wanna, pause and just listen to that real quick.
Oh
Hold
my
on, we'll be
gosh,
right
I'm
back,
so
guys.
excited.
We'll be right back. Oh my god, that was just as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, that was rough.
It's not even, I haven't raised the audio yet, and it's already peaked.
I'm just really excited. I love ghosts. I love everything ghost related.
Well, good, because kind of what we're talking about today.
I'm so excited. Oh my
All
god.
right. So the Flannan Isles is a group of rocky islands off of Scotland where nobody lives. There's not people there.
Okay.
It's just an area in the ocean that gets passed through by other ships.
Oh.
So this is like an island?
This is a group of islands where one of them is the Isles, the Flannan Isles, and it has the lighthouse on it.
Okay.
And this lighthouse, you might want to look up pictures of it. I'll post it on Instagram for other people. This isn't like your stereotypical lighthouse painting where it looks like it's 40 feet up in the air. This is kind of a small lighthouse.
A teeny tiny one?
Yeah, it's more of an actual house building with a tiny tower on top of it.
Oh, she's tiny.
Yeah, she's
Oh
little.
my gosh, she cutie.
She's very little.
Okay.
But to be fair, like I said, this is a small island where nobody lives.
Mm-hmm.
They don't need a giant tower.
Well, and this island is, for lack of better words, kind of seen as magical in history and communities.
Aww.
Because they claim if you bring sheep, if a shepherd brought their sheep to the island, that overnight either the sheep would die and 2 sheep would be in its place, or the sheep's sickness would just go away entirely.
Oh.
But the shepherds couldn't stay there because apparently if you stayed the night, you would go insane or something would happen to them.
Why do I feel like I low-key... I've heard something about this.
You probably
but
have.
specifically the sheep.
Probably. When it comes to lighthouse disappearances, I think this is the most famous one.
Okay.
So you probably heard about it from that.
What do you mean by the sheep would die and 2 would be replaced?
That's just the legend of the curse, basically. So if you brought a sheep to the island and the sheep's really sick, your sheep gets better, or randomly it's going to birth 2 new sheep and that sheep will die. So no matter what, you're getting a better situation than when you showed up.
Word.
But you can't stay overnight.
Is it just sheep?
Yeah. I don't
What
know
if
why.
we brought cancer patients? Thoughts? That's bad.
Oh.
Not get that out! That's what I'm saying. People can't go there. So, if people stay the night, then apparently you get really fucked up.
You
So,
can only
can't
go
stay
for
the
day
night.
trips?
Yes.
That's
Hear me
it.
out.
What if your boat crashes and you wash up?
Well, that's a different story.
Airbnb? Thoughts?
Oh my god.
Oh my
Well,
god.
the reason why is because there's a legend that there's a spirit on the island, and so during the night, I guess the spirit would fuck you up.
Oh, the spirit loves animals, hates people.
It's me.
Oh!
So, 1896, the lighthouse is officially built near, kind of the end of the island. Mm-hmm. And you can see in photos, it's, up on top of this rocky mountain bit of the island where it's, 110 feet in the air.
Oh.
So, it's up on this mountain, 12 stories. from the ocean.
Dang.
So by 1899, the lighthouse was finally done being built and lit for the first time. This is when they assigned 4 lighthouse keepers to keep up and operate this lighthouse. So they would work on a rotation of 6 weeks, where you get 6 weeks on and 2 weeks off, meaning there was always 3 people at the lighthouse at all times.
But they can't stay at the island.
But they do stay at the island. So that's the folklore of it, is that you can't stay. They ignored it when they decided to put this lighthouse there.
Oh no.
So was freaky shit already going on before the lighthouses?
Yes, but remember, all those stories are from the 1800s or earlier, so it's folklore.
Okay.
It's nothing like cameras weren't around yet, things like that. There was no evidence of anything. It's just, oh yeah, sure, you take your sheep over there and then you go crazy. Like, no one's believing it.
I think, no, the lighthouse keepers have to be not superstitious.
Probably.
That's the only way they would stay.
Well, also, good money.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Especially for a 6-week period, like...
Yeah, well, that's just it. You go and you live here for 6 weeks. All your amenities there. And then you get to come home for 2 weeks. So, like, it was really a good job for, like, you don't have a family. Maybe if you did, it's more like a military kind of position where, like, they're just used to you being gone.
Yeah.
Also, it's now 1900.
Yeah.
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 1900, mid-December, exactly 1 year after the lighthouse is lit. So when the lighthouse is lit, there's 3 men on the island. James Duncan, who's 43, he is the principal keeper of the lighthouse and has 20 years of lighthousing experience.
Hell yeah, brother.
Which,
Work.
like, this also made me realize that in my head, lighthousing is just, like, flipping a switch.
Yeah.
It does not, it's a lot more than that. It's very
Yeah.
intense. You have to have a lot of logs. It's kind of being, like, not a ship's captain, but...
A bookkeeper of the
yeah,
sea.
not a Coast Guard. Maybe it would be a Coast Guard, like, where you're monitoring the ships that come by.
Yeah.
It's close to how I imagine, like, forest rangers do it.
Yeah, but for the ocean.
But yeah,
It's
for the
that,
ocean,
basically.
yeah.
I was thinking kind of like the semi-trucks, how, they have to, like, log
Yeah, it's
their
basically
stuff.
that. Because you have to remember where this island is, because there's no one around it, there's no radio there. So you can't contact the people on the island, which is where another of all these problems come into, but we'll get there.
Oh,
So we also meet Donald MacArthur, who's 40. He's the occasional keeper, aka he's like the call-in, because whoever the main keeper was out on sick leave.
dang.
Thomas Marshall, who's 28, he was the second assistant keeper. He's the youngest of everyone there. And then the 4th keeper was Joseph Moore, who wasn't on the island because it was his 2 weeks off. So December 25th, Christmas Day of 1990, a steamship passed near Flannan Isles, and the captain noted that the lighthouse was not in operation. And the weather, like, sometimes when you don't see a lighthouse, it's like, okay, is there really heavy fog or rain or something that would keep me from seeing it? No, it's crystal clear. He said, I can see the lighthouse, it's just not on.
Dang.
So he reports it when he gets to land, but it's never communicated to the Northern Lighthouse Board to be investigated.
Oh.
So on December 26th, the next day, the lighthouse tender ship made its routine visit to the island. So the tender ship, I had to find out what a tender ship was. Basically a tender ship, it's like a cargo ship but tiny. So it's just a resource ship. So it comes to bring extra food, rope, whatever they might need that they're running out of on the island.
Work.
So they're on the way up to the island, and the captain notices that the flagpole, there's no flag on it. And that's something that they did every day, was have to raise the flag up. So he's already like, okay, it's weird. He sounds the boat horn, nothing. They're getting radio silence from the island. They fired a flare, nothing. So the 4th lighthouse keeper, Moore, is on the boat. So they send him on, like, a little dinghy to go to the island and figure out what the fuck is going on. I love that he's, like, a sacrifice also.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I would be like, pirates. Pirates are on the island. Like,
Yeah.
something's going on over there.
I love that they sent the 4th lighthouse keeper.
I mean, to be fair, that is his job.
Yeah.
So, like, if you're going to sacrifice somebody, I guess the person who has the job description has to get it.
Yeah.
So he arrives on shore, and I believe they're on the east side dock at this point. And he's like, everything seems fine. Like, nothing's out of the ordinary, nothing's astray. He goes all the way up to the lighthouse. Everything looks the same. The gate, the door, and the door after that were all closed. So, like, leading in there, it doesn't look like anybody just rushed in and left everything open. The only door that was open inside the building was the kitchen door. And when he walked in there, he saw that the fireplace had not been lit in several days, even though it's the dead of December in Scotland.
Dang.
So it's cold as fuck. And also, they're in the middle of the ocean. It is so fucking windy.
Yeah.
So fucking windy up in that bitch.
Fucking windy.
Yep.
You guys know I lived in Savannah for a little while. The wind down there, when it was cold, and like, keep in mind, it doesn't snow. It was freezing. Like, you have to walk around like in puffer jackets.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's so cold. I would carry an umbrella with me during summer because, one, the wind, just hot. Just hot. It's not even nice. Two, the sun, so bright.
Yeah.
You could get sunburnt being outside for 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
So I would just carry around an umbrella and walk around like a little vampire.
So not only had the fireplace not been lit for several days, all of the clocks were stopped on the same time.
Ooh.
Oh, no!
What time?
I actually couldn't find anything that said the time, but it just said all the clocks were stopped.
Mm-hmm.
So actually, I can't confirm that it was all the same time, but I would assume.
I would assume. What if it was 3:33?
Shut the fuck up.
Oh my gosh.
What if it was 4:20?
Blaze it! They just got really fucked up and fell off the cliff.
Moore then tells us that he entered the rooms, looked through everyone's stuff, trying to figure out if there's any clues about what happened. He said the bedrooms just looked like everyone got up in the morning and like started their day. There wasn't hastily things thrown around or anything. There's no dishes in the sink from dinner.
Everything looks normal except there's no one there.
Exactly.
Oh my god, and they don't have boats to like leave either. That's
And they have no radio to contact anybody if something was wrong.
That's terrifying.
So, Moore goes back to the tender ship to get more people to help search this island. So when they all come up, they start searching through the island. They find that the lighthouse was in working order because they thought maybe it broke, something happened, they like made contact with another ship to go ashore, something like that.
Do they have, like, their own boat?
No, there's no
They
boat
got
to the
dropped
island.
off?
So the boat that Moore is on, that he's getting dropped off on, that's how you would get to and from the island.
That's
It's
terrifying.
like a
You
ferry.
don't even have a way out.
No.
If something
You are
went
on
wrong.
the island.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Well, we'll get into a little later. I have like the full story, but on an island close by, it's like 18 miles away from the lighthouse, there is somebody who is paid to watch the lighthouse in case anything goes wrong.
No.
So why didn't they say anything?
So like I said, they look at the lighthouse, it's working fine, and they're looking through, like, is there anything, were they missing something? Like, did they run out of food? Did they have to run? Nothing. There's no clues as to what happened.
Dang, they just vanished.
And also by the pictures that I saw, there's like no trees or
No,
wildlife.
nothing.
It's a blank island.
So Moore and 3 other men stayed on the island to continue operating the lighthouse while the boat sailed back to tell the board of the disappearances. So the next day, the island crew starts looking for more clues. This is when they go to the west side boat landing. Remember, they came in on the east side. The west side did have some damage. So they go down to the west side, and the landing itself is damaged. Like the port, basically, is fucked up. There are tackle boxes that are just gone, and there's ropes that are like draped across the rocks in a very odd manner. Definitely not how it was left. And they're like, okay, that's fucking weird.
Part of me wonders if a storm did that.
So that is the main theory. It's more than likely water damage is what it looked like, more than like somebody came up here and fucked some shit up.
Yeah.
Especially considering the port itself.
Plus also like the wind going in a specific direction and like I believe that to be weather.
So they go back to the lighthouse and they find the lighthouse keeper's log and they start reading through it. So they find out that in the log they had actually mentioned that the damage at the port happened in the log. So
okay, cool.
That was confirmed by those people, meaning it wasn't anything weird. It was probably just ocean damage.
Okay.
They did find and monitor in the book that one of the life buoys was missing from the railing behind the lighthouse. This life buoy was 110 feet above the ground. So this life buoy was 12 stories high. Just gone. Mysteriously. And like, I don't know if you've ever tried to take off a life buoy. You gotta rip that shit off.
Yeah.
Like, that shit is on there. So that's funky.
Oh my gosh, I got chills.
Well, because now we're thinking theories, like, obviously, these men are gone, so did they jump island? Like, did they just go into the ocean? Did somebody fall in? If they did, then did they fall 12 stories and you tried to throw a life vest? Like, what the fuck? So we learn there's a guy named Mark Dash. He's a historian. He ended up finding a log from the 1950s. So this was 50 years after the disappearances. He found proof in the log of the lighthouse keepers saying that at Flannan's Isles, the waves would hit sometimes up to 300 feet.
Dang.
But that's never been documented anywhere else other than the lighthouse keepers.
Oh.
And this is a consistent problem, is that the lighthouse keepers will consistently log and talk about, and this isn't in just the log, this is like their own personal diaries and family stories. They will talk about these insane weather changes and how it'll be thundering and storming and fog and all this shit will be going on. And they're like praying, thinking they're going to die.
Damn.
And then
Dang.
no one else has weather issues. All the ships are fine. The guy 18 miles away watching is fine. It's just this island.
The spirit's mad at them. They're like, don't stay here. I'll make it hell for you.
Yeah.
So by taking inventory of the clothing that was there, they were able to determine what clothing the men that are missing were wearing.
Oh, nice.
Because you have to log everything when you go in.
Yeah.
So by doing that, they were able to discover that Donald had left behind the only coat that he wore in the middle of December.
Oh, shit.
In Scotland, you don't have a coat? That's crazy. So in the logs, the last days that were logged were the 13th, 14th, and 15th of December. Remember, they didn't end up going up there till like the 26th or 27th.
Dang.
So everything in there says everything was working normal, nothing weird was going on, and there's nothing in the log saying like there's these big storms or giant waves coming at us, nothing like that. Now the log did make note of strong winds that were happening in the island, but nothing else.
So, for context, it is 9 p.m. in Scotland right now as we're recording, and it's 36. So, give or take 20, 30 degrees in the middle of the ocean. It'd probably be around 10 degrees.
Cold as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
Cold as fuck. And also keep in mind, any wind like that is going to be even more because they are 110 feet up. That's going to be even more because they're elevated. So because there's so many inconsistencies of the log weather and the diaries versus what people actually see in the area, a lot of people are believing that the men who go to the lighthouse are hallucinating the storms. And they're not actually happening.
I would believe that more if there weren't other people there. Because I think of it as, like, social interactions, you know?
That's fair.
Yeah.
Like, as long as someone else is there to keep you kind of grounded.
That's fair. But you have to
Yeah.
remember, this is in the 1900s. These men aren't close.
That's,
and if you are close, then you're gay.
Yeah.
Oh.
When we do find out at one point, it does say that Donald is, like, kind of an asshole who would start fights. So there could have been tension on the island that they're just all trying to avoid. Because Donald's in his 40s, the other guy I think is in his 30s or 40s, and then you're stuck with this like 28-year-old kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So once again, everyone thought it would be fine because the lighthouse is so high up. Like, how could a wave be an issue? That's so high up. But in the final days, not only were the men distant from each other, they were quiet, and one of them was seen crying. And we found that out from the 27-year-old's diary.
Oh, shit.
So he was writing about how the tension in the place was off, for sure.
Dang.
The final entry is, storm ended, sea calm, God is over all. Even though there was no storms logged.
That's so scary.
So now we learn about the guy who is living on the island 18 miles away, like watching after the lighthouse. His name is Roderick Mackenzie. And he sucks to have such a cool name. Because he was paid, this is a salary I never wish to have, he was paid £8 a year to communicate with the lighthouse. Now, like I said, there's no radios on this lighthouse. So the way that a lighthouse communicates, at least at the time, was if something was wrong, then at the top of the lighthouse where the light bulb is, they put out this giant pole that has either like a tether ball or like a disc at the end of it that swings back and forth in the wind as like a, hey, if you see this, something's wrong. Like, come help us.
Yeah, they actually have one of those, like, weather discs in Tybee, actually.
Yeah.
It's like an old
Yeah.
historic part where they would, like, keep up with it because they have that lighthouse right there.
Yeah, so that's a real thing.
Mm-hmm.
So every day, Roderick would have to go out and see, do I see anything? And just, like, log it in his book. And if something's wrong, he is hired to send a telegram directly to the lighthouse board so that they can send somebody out to check on the guys.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, it's not even Roderick's job to go out there. It's just his job to report it.
He's the messenger.
Yeah, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
He said that throughout December, he barely saw the light on.
Why didn't he say shit?
Apparently, December 7th through the 29th, he couldn't see the light at all due to the fog, other than on the 12th, but didn't see it again until the 26th. So for 2 straight weeks, he couldn't see shit and reported nothing.
Let's be fair, he does get 8 pounds a year.
But he says himself he was concerned about the fact he hadn't heard from them and did not say anything until the agency themselves knocked on his door to ask. And then he said he hadn't heard about them for 2 fucking weeks.
That's bullshit.
That's insane. That's actually insane.
Yeah. And basically, the only thing I could find of people giving him, like, benefit of the doubt is that he's not an actual lighthouse keeper. And because he's making £8 a year, it's more than likely he had another job. And it's more of like, hey, we found this guy whose house is right here and can see it. We can hire him to do this. AKA, he didn't give a shit. He didn't fucking care. He's not a lighthouse keeper. He doesn't know what he's doing. He just wanted the money, so he didn't want to actually watch and do anything.
Yeah.
One of the guys who went missing, James, he actually asked to run a test to see how long it would take somebody to get to the lighthouse if something was wrong, and they denied the test.
And they denied it?
They denied running the test. And I guess we found out how long it would take, which is 2 weeks. So, now we're at the what the fuck might have happened area of the notes. So, like I said, a lot of people think just this giant ass wave came through and literally swept them off the island.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you're in the Pacific Ocean. You're not finding anybody.
Yeah. Especially, like, deep and on cliffs.
You're
like,
not
they're
finding
gone.
anybody. And they said, you know, maybe the tackle was swept away by the water. Like, the theory. Maybe there's 2 guys down there trying to fix up that port. You know, they see the tackles getting swept away. They're like, fuck, we need that. So one of them goes to grab it, and then an unexpected wave just drags him out. So the guy who's still on land, rather than going out to try and help, runs back to the lighthouse to get the 3rd person to help, which could have been James, which is why he left without his coat. He just ran out to go help a drowning person, and then all 3 of them got swept away. Makes sense. Like I said, there was also really strong winds on the island, so they quite literally could have just been blown away.
Yeah.
Or have gone over that one edge where the life jacket was gone. And obviously no bodies were ever washed ashore, so we never found the men. They're still gone to this day.
Dang.
And like I said, some people do believe that the lighthouse keepers, because they were in such isolation, were just psychologically breaking down. There's a theory that Donald was more of the angry one. Maybe he just completely broke. There was also a theory that maybe 2 of the men had gotten a little too close. And maybe they had broken up and you're stuck on the island together.
They were roommates.
They were roommates. Or even if you were roommates and then you realize for 2 weeks you're stuck with the 2 roommates and this is awkward, and you're already a hot-headed guy who maybe doesn't like gay people, I could see a lot happening.
Yeah.
And listen, it could be like a murder-suicide thing. He killed them. He threw them in the ocean. There's no evidence of it. Or like he could have just pushed them.
Yeah.
And then he went, I'm going to get found out, and then took himself out.
Part of me believes that. I love all paranormal stuff, but when it comes to disappearances, I don't think that's true, because I also believe in, like, science, and there's no fucking way that you can just be gone. Like, their bodies are somewhere.
Oh, yeah. So, I think their bodies are in the ocean, but for a different reason. Hear me out.
Okay.
Oh.
Siren.
I was literally thinking,
Okay,
what
why
about
were we all
sirens?
thinking about that?
So, obviously, most of us know what sirens are. If you don't, it's what mermaids are when you turn an adult. It's what I truly believe are actually in the ocean. Like, these are things that could realistically exist.
Yeah.
Considering we've only explored, 5% out of the fucking ocean?
We've explored more out of space than we have the fucking ocean on our Earth, and that is terrifying.
Do you know what
They
tells
found
me?
a new creature this year.
Literally what tells me that we should not fuck with the ocean is the fact that NASA originally started as an organization to research to the ocean, explored maybe 3%, and then has been trying to get us off the earth ever since. That tells me everything. But in Scotland, in the specific part of the ocean, there is their own folklore about kind of a siren equivalent. It's basically like male versions of the sirens, where it's these godlike mermaid man figures that are coming out of the water and doing the same thing as sirens, like drawing in boatmen or lighthouse men in this instant.
Like Jason Momoa and Aquaman.
I was literally thinking that.
Aquaman's coming out of the damn ocean drawing in these sea lovers in the fucking Isles, apparently.
Hey, and if they were gay, I mean...
That's what I'm saying. Like, you see Jason Momoa in the ocean, you're going. I don't care if there's 300-foot waves, you going for that. But really, though, what if there was some, like, siren-esque creature that's drawing these already psychologically broken men into the water? That would make so much sense. Especially when you're already isolated. If these men did have wives back on the mainland, what if the sirens are mimicking the wives? It's dark, all you're hearing is your wife that you haven't seen in forever, and you're already going crazy, you're gonna go out into the ocean. Yeah. Like, you're just not mentally sound enough in that moment.
And also, sirens in general, can't they produce hallucinations?
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know, but it would make sense in my mind. Like, hey, you're already kind of delirious. Like, let me feed into this more. Like, let me give you this imagination.
Yeah, for sure. I just think it would be crazy, no matter what. It's 1900s, okay? You're stuck on this fucking island where, other than the main big light, the lighthouse, main big light, and like the lights that you have inside, that's your only light source. If you walk outside, it's just not only ocean sounds, but just pitch black. Horrifying.
Especially, like, lighthouses, like, they do their rounds, so you get a split second of light.
So, to this day, we have no idea what happened to them. The only theory we have ever truly been given from anybody that, for lack of better words, technically matters, James Moore, who... you know, was the technically sole survivor since he wasn't there that week. Imagine being like, oh my god, this is the 1 week I have off and everyone went fucking missing. That's crazy.
That's how I felt when I showed up to work one day and switched shifts with someone, I think, and everybody got fucking parking tickets. And I was like, yeah, let's go. James, sole survivor.
Oh, he claims when he was heading into the lighthouse for the very first time, like just to check out the island when he was on his own, that there was 3 black ravens on top of the light that flew off as soon as he opened the gate. And so some people believe that the spirits of the 3 lighthouse keepers are still watching over the lighthouse.
Okay, wait, but hear me out. POV, it was a witch.
They all got cursed.
Yeah.
And they became crows.
Listen, that is the sea sirens. They said, we need lighthouse keepers and we like these ones. Can we keep these ones? We're just going to murder you here so you have to stay.
It's the guy that was 18 miles away. What was his name, Scott? He's the witch. Roderick.
Scott. Where's he in Scotland?
Know.
That's where
He's the witch. He can like see him and he's like, ooh, if I don't tell
said,
anyone, then I can do my little business.
The siren said, listen, we won't grab you if you just keep that mouth shut. Yeah. You got it. And he said, got you, Bessie.
I'll help you.
It was a foggy night.
I think the spirit that watches over the island is not a spirit.
Oh?
That, like, I don't know. I don't know what it could be, but it does not like people.
No, that is the thing. Like, especially because no one has really resided there other than lighthouse keepers, I wouldn't think of that in the realm of ghost spirits.
That's it's not a spirit that's more, like a ghost.
No, that's more
It's
demonic.
An entity.
Yeah, more evil.
Yeah, I think of it more as an entity that's just watching over because they want the island and it's their, like, safe space.
That's fair.
And that anything that comes in there, it feeds on their minds.
But here's the thing. Years later, there has never been another issue. No one else has gone missing.
It's
satiated.
No
one else has talked about the storms. Nothing.
I was just about to ask, is it still, like, being used?
I'm not sure if it's still operational.
What if they managed to kill the entity but died trying to kill it? Or
maybe the entity was just happy because it got what it wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah. What if they're vessels now?
That's what I was thinking. What if they switch places with the crows?
Yeah.
We conspiracy theorists over here. I love cases like this. This is so fun.
So since 1971, it is still in operation, but it is now automated, and keepers have permanently been withdrawn from the property.
Oh.
So they did still have 71 years of lighthouse keepers.
Until recently.
And I guess I am wrong before I said there was no storms documented, because in 1950 we did have the documentation of more storms. So...
yeah.
I guess... more than likely, they just got, wind or water
Drifted.
took them overboard, and that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially after a fall like that. I mean, if you fell 12 stories into water,
You're fucking dead.
You're gone. Yeah.
well, not even just that. Especially if it's at night, like you're just fucked. Even if you survived that, you can't get back up there
Yeah.
without dying in the waves.
Yeah.
And then, like, your body might not even be found in the ocean. So many creatures are gonna eat
Oh
you.
yeah, for sure.
Ain't that when the megalodon was alive?
Megalodons are still alive, and you can't tell me they ain't. We just hadn't found them.
Yeah.
They're in the deep, deep ocean because they need room to spread.
If we can evolve, they can evolve too.
Exactly. Ugh.
I hate that.
I hate sharks.
I love sharks.
I love shark.
They're so
I don't want to
cutie.
be. I don't like water.
Yeah.
I like shark when I can look at you from afar. It's like how I like snake.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yes.
I'm like, don't touch me.
Don't fuck with me. I won't fuck with you. We on the same page, okay?
Yeah. If
I
I
live
see you
with
in
the
the water,
spider.
I want to tell myself I'll punch you in the nose or the eyes. In actuality, I will just crumple into a ball and let you eat me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's alright. I'll be like a 4-course meal. Anyway.
Oh my gosh.
If you enjoyed hanging out with us, make sure you check back with us every single week for a new episode. If you enjoyed that we did a spookier case rather than like a true crime case, let us know your thoughts and feelings. Comment them below or on our Instagram or wherever. You have us all at the places. Our link tree's below.
If you want more episodes like this, where it's like more conspiracy theories, more spooky, leave a comment. Reach out to us on Insta. Let us know what you want us to cover next.
Yes, your opinion matters. I promise we listen most of the time.
We do have a bunch of requests that we're gonna try to
We
get through.
do.
Yes.
Audie just
I-
chooses not to do them most of the
Hey,
time.
no, listen, it's because when I choose to do them, we end up with 2-parters that then kill me inside.
It's
And then you guys tell me to not do those so that I don't die this week.
It's also
Yeah.
either that or like it'll be a very old case that there's not a lot of documentation on, or
Or it's like, we really want to cover Dan Snyder. It's like a 5-episode series that's going to take me forever to go to. Like, we're going to have to do some special for it.
yeah.
Things like that where we're just not equipped at the moment to handle them.
Mm-hmm.
But we hopefully one day will be equipped to handle bigger cases like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're a small podcast. We can only do so much, guys.
Yeah.
And
we
we,
just
love
recorded
you
my
guys
living
for
room.
Yeah, we-
listening to us.
We're literally sitting on a couch right now.
Yeah, we record in Audie's living room surrounded by my trash.
The trash man.
I'm the trash man.
Mm-hmm.
I get up, I throw garbage all over the suite, and then I start eating garbage. What was the part?
I lost
Throwing
the
rocks
plot.
all over the plate. I don't know. Anyway,
Okay.
I'm Audie,
I'm Daddy.
I'm Elise.
and this has been
Breakfast with the
Oh,
Boss.
whistle note. Oh, okay. I thought you were going more Ari than Michael. You know what? I feel like
Whoa.
Elise could do it.
You probably
Do
can.
what?
The high notes.
I
Your voice is so... Bitch, I'll play back that peak right now.
can't sing.
I can't.
You're screaming.
Say that.
I've become Toad.
Bye.
Bye. Love you.
Is it me you're looking for?